Howdy ho, Silverback Nation. Good to see you here on Wednesday, May 8th. You are in the jungle. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the jungle. Hit the subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss out anytime our bets go live. There are 16 games in Major League Baseball today. We're not going to cover the second game of the Rangers-A's doubleheader because they don't have the starting pitchers props out yet, but there are 30 pitchers in 15 games I have put through the jungle test to deliver to you the best strikeout prop for each and every one of those games. My favorite three plays will be the pinned comment of this video, but if you want my exact betting card, if you want to roll with what the Silverback is rolling with today and every day, go to silverbackjungle.com, click Become a Jungle member, and my exact betting card will get pinged to your phone each and every day. We've been profitable 6 out of 7 days so far in May, which is tough to match in the industry, and we do it often, baby. Yesterday was the only day we weren't profitable. Our video plays went 6 and 9. Our main betting card went 2 and 1. Our demon plays went 0 and 3. Those are plus money plays, and our Vine plays were slightly profitable at 2 and 2. Let's dive right into it. We got some early games today. Angels at Pittsburgh. We're back in Jose Soriano here with the A's over 4.5 strikeouts. Over in 3 of 5 this season. Was over in his first 3. Under in his second 2. 23% K rate, but the Pirates offense has disappeared as of late. I do think Soriano finds his control today and gets him for over 4.5. Toronto at Philly. We're going to fade Chris Bassett here. I can't stand that guy. I think he stinks. Under 5.5. Strikeouts under this in 5 of his last 6 games. And Philadelphia is striking out 9th least in baseball over the last 30 days. Detroit at Cleveland. We're going to fade Tanner Bybee here. Under 6.5. 2 unders in a row. Under this in 3 of 5 of his last 5 games. Only 23% strikeout rate on the season. I think 6.5 is too high of a line for Mr. Bybee. Fade him today against the Tigers, the Big Cats. New York Mets at St. Louis. We're back in Sonny Gray here. The Cardinals over 5.5 strikeouts. He's a jungle favorite. Sonny never go against the family. Over this in his last 4 starts, 33% strikeout rate on the season, striking out 11.3 batters per 9 innings. Sonny Gray of the Cards over 5.5 strikeouts. Milwaukee at Kansas City. We're back in Joe Ross here. The Brewers on a low line of over 3.5 strikeouts. Over this in 5 straight games, averaging 4.8 strikeouts a game in those 5. Back Joe Ross today over 3.5. I think he'll get 4 or 5 against the Royals. San Diego at Chicago. Dylan Cease him up, baby. Over 7.5 strikeouts for plus money. Over this in 2 of his last 3 games. Striking out 30% of batters on the season, and the Cubs striking out 7th most, to righties in the last 30 days. Cease gets him for 8 today. Miami at the Dodgers. We're going to back Ryan Weathers here for massive plus money over 4.5 strikeouts. Over in 4 of 7 games this season. He's been as high as 10 Ks this year. 4.5 for plus money is just a little bit too hard to not take here. I know it's against the Dodgers, but Weathers can get it done. He's got that potential, and I think it's plus 148 right now in FanDuel. Take a shot at Ryan Weathers of the Marlins over 4.5. Texas at Oakland, game 1. J.P. Sears over 4.5. Over 5.5 strikeouts. Over this in his last 3 games, 2 of those against the Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. 2 hard teams to strike out. Texas is striking out 5th most in Major League Baseball against lefties over the last 30 days. I think Sears gets him for 6 today. Arizona at Cincinnati. We're going Graham Ashcraft here of the Reds over 4.5 strikeouts. Last 5 games been over this twice and finished at 4 on the hook twice. I think that Ashcraft gets him 5 times today at home in Cincinnati. Baltimore at Washington. Best play on the board today is Kyle Bradish of the Orioles. We're going over 4.5 strikeouts. Now, he's had 1 game back since coming back from his UCL sprain, had Tommy John surgery last year, as you know, came back to finish the year strong. One game so far this season, 84 pitches, struck out the Yankees five times. He should get 95 pitches today. He's over this line in 12 of his last 13 games. He looks healthy, picking up right where he left off last year. Averaging 6.8 strikeouts his last 13 games, 1 this year, 12 last year. Back Bradish today of the Orioles over 4.5 against the Nats. Chicago White Sox at the Tampa Bay Rays. And I love the veteran here, Aaron Savali, to go over 5.5 strikeouts against the Chicago White Sox. 25% K rate on the season. Chicago has the 4th worst strikeout to walk ratio in Major League Baseball, which means that a veteran pitcher will know how to keep the pitch count down there. I like Savali a lot today over 5.5. Houston at the Yankees. We're going Spencer Arrighetti. He's been good to us. We're going over 4.5 strikeouts for the rookie. He's on the Astros. 18 strikeouts last 3 games against Atlanta, the Cubs, and Cleveland. Not easy teams to strike out. 26% K rate on the season. I think Arrighetti gets the Yanks 5 times. Boston at Atlanta. Nick Peralta here. Another great play. Red Sox over 5.5 strikeouts. Over this in 4 of his last 5 starts. 32% K rate in his last 5 games. Atlanta striking out 5th most to right-handed pitching over the last 30 games. I like Nick Pivetta today of the Red Sox over 5.5 strikeouts. Seattle at Minnesota. Chris Paddock here. He's an underrated strikeout pitcher. We're backing him over 5.5 strikeouts against the Mariners. Over this in 2 of his last 3 games. Nobody strikes out more in baseball than Seattle Mariners, and when Paddock's on, he's on. We're backing him over 5.5 today against Seattle. And last game of the day, San Francisco at Colorado. Back Jordan Hicks of the Giants over 4.5 strikeouts. Over this in 2 of his last 4 games, Colorado strikes out 3rd most in Major League Baseball on the season, and the most in baseball over the last 30 days. Jordan Hicks gets them for over 4.5 for good value. Have a great day, Silverback Nation. Become a Jungle member at silverbackjungle.com, and I'll see you tomorrow with a little more money in your pocket.